Hey everyone, welcome back to Watch with Marcella, where today we are back with my friend Rena. And we are here to do Twilight, the Twilight Saga. Why is it so stupidly long? The Twilight Saga LUMIX, the second in the Twilight Saga. You saw Rena watch the first one. It was her first time watching.
And this will be my first time watching this one, which I was just going to ask what the title of this one was, and you just answered that. Okay.
Yeah. And it's from 2009, directed by Chris Weitz, written by Melissa Rosenberg. She also wrote the first one, but Chris Weitz did not direct the first one.
Okay.
The first one was directed by Catherine Hardwicke.
And who's the author? Stephanie Meyer?
Stephanie Meyer.
No S. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have some thoughts from the first movie.
Let's hear them.
I wrote notes.
I'm gonna have to do like a fly-in at this. Read his notes.
And now if I do have some questions, so if I'm asking a question that's too much of a spoiler, just be like,
I'll say spoilers.
Yeah. Okay, so first, the Stephanie Meyer.
Yes.
We discussed this
Yeah.
briefly. I just want to discuss it with the world here. She created a very scary vampire. Like, terrifying. Like, I'm going to just read what I wrote here. So, this version of vampires is terrifying. They mainly have zero weaknesses from a human standpoint. I have absolutely nothing to protect me. I have no sunlight. I have no wooden stake. I have no garlic, no crosses, no warning with the, like, hey, that person doesn't have a reflection. They might be a vampire. They can be walking into my house. I don't need to invite them.
True.
And then they have superpowers.
True. Well, some.
Read my notes. Terrifying.
And because, like, look at the family itself. So Edward has super speed,
And
they all have super speed, but he seems to be faster than the rest of them.
Terrifying.
And he can read minds. Alice can see the future.
I love that. Yeah.
And Jasper can affect people's emotions.
Oh, I don't think I picked up on that.
So it's kind of he
He can affect their emotions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
Kind of like Storm can change the weather. So
right.
he can he can make you feel sad, or does he have to touch you, or can he just do it? Terrifying! This is what I'm talking about.
But then look at the rest of the family.
Yeah, let's say there's a dad.
Rosalie doesn't have any power.
Okay.
She's just kind of a bitch.
But I mean.
But I love her.
Yeah.
I love her for it.
Yeah.
You won't find out Rosalie's story until the third movie.
Okay.
So you'll find out why she's such a bitch.
Okay. Justified bitch. Okay.
Right.
I like it. Okay.
Esme.
Yeah. Okay.
Esme doesn't have any power. She's just a mom. And the dad doesn't have any. He's just a doctor.
That's what I was wondering about.
And then Kellen Lutz's character, Emmett. He's just strong.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's super strong.
I would say I feel like vampires, all of them are kind of
right. They're all kind of strong.
Yeah.
He's just chill.
I feel like they were kind of fast. Too.
Yeah, they're all fast.
Yeah.
Just Edward's a little
terrifying.
faster.
And then the only way I can kill them is to decapitate them.
Rip them apart and set them on fire.
And then I have to set them on fire. Like, there's a lot of steps here to murder a vampire. Like, so, terrifying.
And the only way you know is they shine bright like a diamond.
And,
and if it's cloudy,
I don't know, if I put enough makeup on, I'm going to be shining bright like a diamond, you know what I mean? So
that's highlighter, everybody glitters.
That's not helpful to nightmares, so terrifying.
Right.
So, way to go, Stephanie Meyer, for getting nightmares. Okay. So then, now we have a question. Why is Edward's dad, I can't remember what his name is, why is he a doctor? Because he's, constantly touching people, and wouldn't that be a concern with, you're constantly cold, or, scalpel, the assistants and people, wouldn't it be, okay.
Doctor's hands are always cold.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed your doctor's hands are always cold?
No.
Because they're always washing their hands.
Oh, so.
And their hands are always cold. And if they're not cold, then they have gloves on, which makes their hands cold. Their hands are never warm.
The gloves is a thing, too. I didn't think about that. Okay. I'll accept that one. Okay. Oh, here's a good question. Okay. The concept of siring or turning somebody into a vampire, does it create a connection between the new vampire and the vampire that made them, in True Blood, when he sired, when Bill sired?
Really.
No, it's just now you're a vampire. Yeah. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I just
they don't even they don't always stay with the people who made them.
I was wondering if that was a thing in case Bella does turn into a vampire later, if that's why Edward didn't want her to turn when bad guy bit her.
No, she'd
be connected to that too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
They do seem to stay in packs, but there's never true stories of connect.
Okay, and having I still don't know if they have a soul or not. I can't figure that part out yet.
It's discussed a little bit in this movie.
Spoiler. Okay. My biggest issue, I'm just going to read my note here. My biggest issue is Bella. I do not like her. I don't feel that a 17-year-old girl really understands what unconditional love is, and if she did, she wouldn't be treating her parents the way that she does. I just don't like Bella.
There's not a lot of reason to like Bella.
I don't like her.
No.
Is she better in the book?
No.
Okay.
No, and actually she's a little more annoying in the book.
Oh, I think she's terrible.
In the book, one thing they do in the first movie that I don't like is they take out a lot of her relationship with Charlie.
You don't, the dad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't see that.
Yeah, you
in
said
the
that when we
movie.
were watching it.
Like, she really takes care of him.
And that's then I didn't get any.
Every single
She
day.
was just a bitch.
Right, and there's that one scene where she's even in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So dismissive.
Yeah.
No, so their relationship is much better in the book.
In the book,
Yeah.
okay. I'm hoping for more diner food scenes. I want to know why Edward can't read Bella's mind. I'm interested to learn about that. I'm hoping we get some more information on that.
Not for quite some time.
Okay, but we do eventually. Okay. So I'm like on a cliffhanger with that. Okay. And then does feeding off the animals and not humans make the type of vampire weaker than vampires who feed off of humans?
I don't know if it makes them weaker. It definitely changes their iris color.
I remember you saying that, so I just didn't know if they were stronger from feeding off.
No, I don't think so. The only time that they're stronger is when they're newborns.
Oh.
So when you're first created,
Like
you're
turned.
way stronger.
Oh.
Yeah. But over time,
Is that explain why?
Not explained why, but you'll see an example of it later on.
That's intriguing. Okay, that's my notes from February 6th.
Awesome.
Okay, so anything that I need to remember from, like, anything, I remember the ending and, like, she's pissed and she's on a mission for revenge.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And I'm here
We're
for
talking
that.
about Victoria.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So in the first one, recap if you've never seen it. Spoilers, don't know why you're here. Should watch the first one first.
I don't know about that. Maybe just read this.
Well, I mean, a reaction.
Oh, yeah, watch us.
So,
And like it and comment.
So hit pause.
Yeah.
And go watch that one first, and then come back here.
Yeah.
Because last time Bella met Edward, they fell in love, and a trio of vampires came. A duo of vampires made it out alive. One did not. He was ripped to pieces and set on fire.
That one handsome,
Laurent.
yes, I couldn't remember his character's name. I like him. I don't know. There's just
He's
something.
very attractive.
Okay, I just like looking at him. Yeah.
He's very attractive. He's a nice, but he's like a bit player. He does have a bigger role in the book. Like all three of them have kind of like everything in a book. It's adapted, so it's
Books are always better.
Yeah. They're like fleshed out movies. It's weird, even though the book comes first. It's like I can watch the movie, then go back and listen to the audiobook, and it's like, I can watch the movie on my brain. And I can fill in the parts that we're missing. It's kind of neat like that. But this one, we're catching up with Bella and
then Jacob.
Okay. Much more in this one.
I would say he was like not in. He was like pretty much.
Yeah. And he's like 12, we'll say.
Okay.
In the first one.
Okay.
And he's suddenly like 21 in this one.
Oh, okay.
Like, he has.
He's still wearing the terrible wig?
Yes.
Okay. The whole movie?
No.
Okay.
No.
I will say though, I did listen to Robert Pattinson. How do we say his last name?
That's it. Pattinson.
Pattinson's music. Hello, Robert Pattinson. Anytime you want to come play me the piano, I'm available.
Right? It's like silky is the best way I could, like,
oh my God.
It's just a
sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It really is.
Come play me the piano.
He has 3 songs on the first soundtrack. Okay.
Well, I was loving everything that I was listening to.
It's really, and I like the tone of his voice. It doesn't even match his face.
No, not
at all.
I wouldn't have even known it was him unless you told me it was him.
I love it.
Okay, I just had to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, I love the moon, so I'm loving the opening.
Yeah.
So I'm here for that.
So the first movie had a very blue palette, very like aqua blue,
totally
greenish palette. This movie has a very tan palette.
Okay, I was going to say gold, but okay.
Like beigeish, goldish, brownish. Okay. It's a very different color palette.
Okay. Oh, new moon. Is this going to be about the wolves then? So I just put that together now, guys.
So where the first movie was all about the vampires and it was very cold.
Yeah, blue.
This movie's all about
Okay, I'm here for that.
the wolves, and they are very hot.
Yeah.
They are very hot.
I think I might end up being Team Jacob. I don't know.
I do love the imagery in this whole movie.
I wish I liked her.
As an actor?
Yes. I think it would make me more excited for her scenes. Like, her expression right now is how I feel about her. That.
I just want her to close her mouth more.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's so hot. He's just so hot.
Edward, don't. She'll see you.
He has great hair.
And cheekbones and lip color.
I will say the sparkling isn't the way that I was imagining. Is this really happening, or is this? Am I not supposed to know?
You're not supposed to know.
Okay. Is that her?
Like, don't you see you have the same ring on?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, pal.
It's basically what she feels like it's going to be if he won't make her a vampire. They're just going to look like this if he won't.
Yeah.
Who wants that? Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, that was an argument in Lois and Clark when she knew he was Superman, and like, you know, I'm gonna get old, you're not gonna get old, like, yeah. So
how's this gonna work?
Yeah.
Like,
well, the one for me is not wrapped, so it doesn't count. Happy birthday.
why is he messing with her too? Like,
Isn't she like 17?
but she's obsessed with like every day she's getting older than Edward.
And I mean, like, and that's a bit. I mean, she's kind of young to be that
obsessing about.
Yeah. It would be different if she was like.
But I guess in a normal situation, it wouldn't be bothering her. But the fact that he is 17 right now, he's never going to be 18.
Okay.
Like, it's a ticking clock.
Okay, I didn't realize that his physical age was 17. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. Cullen's here.
Oh, and that's right. She didn't turn 17. She turned 18. So she's now officially a year older.
Seniors.
Yeah, they're seniors this year. No, they are, because their senior year doesn't happen. They don't graduate until the fourth movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
This is their sophomore year? Junior year? The passage of time is very...
Yeah.
So the whole movie must take place over the course of, like...
their senior year.
2 years.
It's like the last movie ended with their junior prom.
Yeah.
So we're junior.
So this is senior year.
Senior year.
Yeah. But graduation doesn't happen until movie 4.
So the rest of the entire series happens over the course of one school year.
Yeah.
Is what you're telling me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll leave you to talk.
Oh.
Your dad told my dad, so.
Yeah, of course he did.
I saw this the other day and thought of you.
Oh, that's cool. Dreamcatcher.
Except Edward's back there like, seriously? You got my girlfriend a gift? I'm standing right here.
Well.
But in the book, they're really good friends.
I would say, I thought they were friends. Yeah, these two. Yeah. And I mean, like.
Or maybe their friendship develops now.
Okay, well.
I don't remember how big of a part he is in the book.
If it is his girlfriend, if I like your girlfriend, I'm going to make it abundantly clear that I like your girlfriend, and I'm available if she wants to like me back. You know what I mean?
True.
Bella. Happy birthday. I thought I said no presents. I've already seen you open it, and guess what? You love it.
I like her.
She's my favorite.
Is she the one with the podcast, or who's the one? Okay.
It'll be fun.
Why is he wearing a shirt and tie to school?
He's just weird like that.
Okay. Like, you already open it and you love
Jasper, no fair with the mood control thing.
She didn't want that party, but did you see the way he looked at her? And then she agreed to the party?
And that's creepy.
Can't trust vampires. Trust me.
I mean...
Okay, I kind of, that made me like him a little bit.
So many different options.
He can control the mind reading. Like, if he doesn't want to hear your thoughts, he doesn't, like, hear, like, he has to, like, want to hear your thoughts? Or is he, like, in this room and hearing all the...
I think he can hear everyone in that room, but I think he can also kind of suppress it if he wants.
It's like, in the Buffy
I don't know if
episode
they've ever made that clear. Yeah.
Like, it's overwhelming.
It would be maddening.
Yeah.
Because when they're at the restaurant, he's saying, I can hear the mind of every person in here.
Yeah, so I didn't know
you.
if he can...
I don't think he has to, like, look at them to hear. That's a good question. If you guys remember from the book, let us know down below in the comments, because I don't remember.
Mr. Cullen.
I also think they were talking very loudly. Just
I
in class.
thought about that already. That was one of the first things I thought.
And shake the yoke of inauspicious stars from this world-wearied flesh.
Now, there's two ways that they could kind of explain this scene.
Why is she sitting so close to him in this class?
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Sorry.
So number one is he's been to school 30 times.
Yeah, I was going to say how many times.
Does he just know this play off by heart to know that that's the next line that was coming?
That's what I gathered.
Or was he reading it from the mind of the teacher? Because the teacher knows what the next line is coming, so he just pulled it out of his brain.
I thought he just went to school 30, like you said, 30 times, and he just knew it. That's what I
knew the next line because I've read that play or watched the Leonardo one like 1,000 times.
Above all of us.
I like how that scene has been so many memes.
And we don't kill conspicuously. Unless, of course, you want to die.
They rip his head off.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Wait, was he like draining him?
No, just ripping it off.
Thinking about that, I can't even think about someone hurting you.
Well, that dude had to be strong to just like rip a head off.
Hurt me is you. And I don't have anything else to be afraid of.
I don't like that. Kind of. I don't like that.
Victoria, she'll come for me one day. Alice will see when she decides.
Like, I'm not concerned about her. Don't even worry about that. Like, don't worry about that.
I mean, Victoria's whole like revenge story is a little
not fleshed out well enough.
Yeah, like you're missing some points of logic on that, but
I just don't like the dynamic they set between them as a couple, where he is like, the only thing that can hurt me is you, and she's like, I just want you to change me. Like, she's keeps begging him to change her.
Yeah,
like, sack up, girl. Go ask somebody else in the family.
What I was just gonna ask you. Why didn't she go ask the sister or something?
Because Alice has already seen the future and knows that you're going to be a vampire, so just go do it.
So she does end up.
And she's already told her that in the first movie. She told her that. She was like, I've already seen it.
Sorry about all this.
So, but I mean, so something can't change, like, so.
I mean, it can change the direction. She said that in the first movie, too.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
She said your choices can change.
Okay,
but
like,
she's already told you that, like.
Okay. Well, I mean, then if she already knows she's gonna be a vampire, then what's she even bothering him about it? And then I don't know.
She wants it now.
Yeah, I would too. I do too. Right
now.
And then like I don't know. Would one of the family members be upset with her? With like,
who cares? They'll get over it. You're immortal.
Yeah.
You gonna stay mad at me forever? I'll move.
Well, that one, Victoria is apparently.
I'll move.
Wait, is this the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally, a decent sound system for that.
He was offered the role of Edward.
Yeah, I find that weird.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can he not control it?
No, because remember, he's the newest member of the
yeah.
He can't, he's still not used to it.
Okay.
See how quickly his eyes change?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just a little.
It was just a little bit of blood.
Uh-oh.
Get Jasper out of here.
Like, why isn't she, like, moving away from...
Removing herself from the situation?
Yeah, like, she's just, like, sitting there all helpless.
Check on Jasper. I'm sure he's very upset with himself.
I mean, does Edward know that she's gonna be a vampire?
I think Alice mentioned it to him in the...
Yeah, so, like, that's, like,
and
so then
she said, keep your thoughts to yourself.
I remember that, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, like, why is he prolonging it?
I think this little scene will explain a little bit of why.
How do you do it?
Years and years of practice.
How do you explain this to your dad? That's a big stitch.
Yeah.
No. I knew.
And why is she holding his side like that?
I was wondering that. And you're like, you read my mind? Or are you a vampire?
I've always wondered that.
Trying to like touch him. I don't know. Are you making a move on the dad? I mean,
I like Carlisle also, but
I don't think he's a great vampire look, and I do think that he and Robert Pattinson with their cheekbones is a good casting decision. But like, I don't think he's Like, he doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't, like, think about him in any sexy way.
No.
But Robert Pattinson, ever since Batman movie and the piano, hello, Robert Pattinson. Oh, my gosh.
Situation in reverse.
So that's kind of what he's...
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about Robert Pattinson and the piano.
So he's saying that, like, he doesn't want her to lose her soul.
Oh, I missed that.
By making her a vampire. And he said...
I thought he was going to burn her. Okay.
He's like, if the situations were reversed, could you do the same to him?
Okay.
And that's what that's how he feels. Whether or not it's actually true, it's what he believes.
Okay. And if he's like in love with her, like he would want her to have a soul. Right. Okay. I see your point, but
don't give a shit.
Vampire. Yeah.
Chicken clock.
Yeah.
Would you rather me walk out tomorrow and fall? Like, she's going to say, I'm going to die.
Yeah. Not only that, but like, how am I going to protect you?
Right.
Yeah.
The only solution is to change me.
And I do like that she's like, look, either if we're going to be together.
Yeah. I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't like her though.
That part I don't like, that she's like, you're not going to want me when I look like a grandma. And it's like, well, how do you know? I mean, you don't know his
She doesn't, because she doesn't understand unconditional love. Because she's 18.
And he's like, do you not understand how I feel about you?
Yeah.
No, that's the point. That's the whole point.
And like, I don't know, like, I just don't feel like the movie does a very good job at creating this
Don't worry about mine.
actual love story between these characters.
Well, this is the number one problem I have with vampire stories, where the vampire falls in love with a teenager.
Yeah.
He's over 100 years old.
Yeah.
He's lived life 100.
Yeah.
Over 100
that's what I'm
years.
wondering, is there something special about her? Because like in Buffy, she's the Slayer.
Right.
So there's something special about her. In True Blood, Sookie is a fairy slash whatever psychic. You know what I mean? There's something special about her. Like,
do you? Why'd you say it like that? You kind of said it like you hate me. I don't believe you.
I don't believe I don't know if it's the movie. Is it better in the book? Like, their actual, like,
chemistry connection?
Yeah. And especially, like, they were together. Were they dating at this time in 2009? Like, I'm not even feeling that. What is that?
See, that's a bit problematic, too. Why'd you take yourself out of the photo? Why'd you fold yourself out of the... That's very disturbing.
That is very disturbing. Yeah, she needs to be in therapy over that.
Like, she has no idea, no presence of her own.
Yeah.
Just no identity of her own.
That's not healthy. And that's not unconditional love. Like,
and they're all gone.
Uh-oh. Well, because he's being
like, why are they not all
and he's in her room while she's at school.
Right.
Am I supposed to understand?
And, like, he sees that.
Yeah. Yeah, like, am I missing something? Or
No.
Okay. And, like, if they have this, like, magical love between them, like, then Jacob shouldn't even be able to wedge himself in to make it a triangle. Because if I only have eyes for you, then I only have eyes for you.
Right.
Did he say we have to leave?
He did say we.
Okay. But did he mean his family?
Carlo's supposed to be 10 years old in the looks.
Oh. I was wondering.
I've got to think of something to say to Charlie.
She's realizing he... Okay. That was going to be one of my questions. Like, how does does he just, like, jump hospitals every so many years?
I mean my family and myself.
So this is how Jacob wedges himself. Gotcha.
With Jasper, it's nothing.
He portrays pain in his face very well.
I mean, I feel like he's always trying to poop.
Maybe that's...
You know what I mean? Like, he's always, like, perplexed.
Maybe that's the emotion. But that's why he was so upset, because he already knew that...
Oh, when they were having their moment with... Gotcha, okay.
That they need to leave. She's too much of a threat. Then fucking change me and let's stop.
Yeah.
Like, this is stupid.
Well, I mean... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That would kind of hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
You don't want me.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, that's not what he said. But
that's not what he said.
18-year-old girl hearing what she heard.
But then he has to reinforce it with no.
Well, yeah, he said no, but he said no as like, no,
Right.
that's not like,
Yeah.
But if it's not too much to ask,
Uh-oh.
Fuck off. You're gonna break up with me. I'm not doing shit for you.
Yeah.
go on with your life without any interference from me. It'll be like I never existed, I promise.
Which I think is why he was in her room. I think he took all of those pictures.
Oh, okay. Because this makes me like him, though.
Yeah.
I'm
Because,
not
I mean,
gonna lie.
see it from
And
his
he's
point
gone.
of view.
Okay.
He's waited,
Yeah.
let's say,
100 years.
100 years
Yeah.
to find his perfect match.
Yeah.
Everyone else in his family has their perfect
Yeah.
match, except for him. And now he's found her,
And now they gotta go.
but he doesn't want to ruin her life.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't want her to get hurt.
Yeah.
He thinks everything about his life and his family will hurt her.
Yeah.
Well, just change her.
Yeah. But I mean, I
Like-
can see, like, what are we gonna tell your parents?
Right.
Because your parents aren't
in all
vampire
honesty,
parents.
I don't think her mom would even notice.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, nipples? Why are there? Why am I being carried by nipples? What's going on?
I'm gonna try the Collins place again.
Is it just me or am I a bit disturbed by how many forces are out for one girl
Oh my god.
right away
Well,
because she's the sheriff's daughter?
oh, I forgot she was a sheriff's daughter. I was just gonna say she's a white girl. That's literally what I was thinking. Of course they're out there. It's all fucking white girl. You know what I mean? Like, those did not look like the nipples that were in the other scene. I'm sorry. That was misleading.
And why
as
is
fuck.
not like, why don't you have your shirt on?
Yeah. Well, was he a wolf out there smelling for her? Does he know yet? Jacob? Does he know he's a wolf?
I think he knows the
Because he's a wolf, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now, I think, this is just my opinion, but, well, it's a lot of people's
Oh, I like
opinion.
that they're showing us a time
Wait till
frame
you see.
here.
This is the best depiction of depression
Okay.
on film I've ever seen.
Oh, that's a statement. Okay.
Ever.
That's a statement.
It's just beautiful the way they did it.
My main concern is that you're telling me this is senior year of November and they graduate in June, so like a lot's going to be happening in these next few movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything else. Who else can I talk to? I'm lost.
And it does suck because like she was like friends with his sister.
Right.
So it's like, you know, your friend is gone too.
And I also like the way that they're doing that, too. She's writing these letters that she can't send anywhere.
anymore. Yeah.
Just that much passage of time. Like, that circular shot
Yeah.
was just amazing.
Well, and I like, you know, round and round, you know what I mean? Like,
But also, what's up with her friends? Like,
yeah, I was just going to say, who's sitting at the table? I didn't realize it was her. I mean, I like that, like, she's, and it's, like, undelivered, but, like,
yeah.
why can't the sister check an email?
I think she closed the account.
Okay.
Jacksonville. Live with your mother.
I'm not leaving Forks.
I mean, technically, she's 18. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, no, I think...
Can't she?
No, I think you have to finish, like, she's still considered...
Well, she could file for emancipation.
She could, but then, I mean, that's
Yeah,
more, you know, you
yeah.
might as well just finish school.
Right. As long as she's in
Because,
school,
like,
she
for, like,
has
child
to...
support issues, like, it's until the kid graduates high school. So if, like, the kid turns 19 in the school year, you know, or, like, you know.
Oh, go to Jacksonville. Make some new friends.
I like my old friends.
I was going to say, do you like them?
Yeah, because, well, she likes her vampire friends, not her human friends.
I'm not a fan of much of a fan of her human friends either.
No, I like Edward's family.
I like the one that's on Walking Dead. She's sweet. She's always nice.
I don't know which one that is.
Um,
Blonde glasses?
yeah.
Okay.
She seems nice.
I feel like her human friends don't get much screen time for me to, like,
No.
really have an opinion.
They have a lot more time in the books, but Jessica's
Okay.
just a bitch.
Okay.
I don't like her.
I like the dad. I wish the dad had more substance.
I like Charlie a lot. But I'm just not sure why it's Jessica that she calls to hang out with, because
Yeah.
she wouldn't have been my first choice. I would have called the other one.
Well, sometimes when you're depressed, you call the person who'll talk about themselves a lot, so you're distracted.
definitely
maybe that
is
would be-
Jessica.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
it's supposed to like draw a parallel about leprosy, my cousin had leprosy. It's not funny.
See, and that's exactly like she's not paying. Like it's just like
She's just a body to be around.
yeah, and like she's not realizing that she's sad. So it's like, oh, I don't even have to. Like I can be sad. I don't have to pretend to be happy. I don't have to pretend to be on.
Yeah.
You're so up in your own head about yourself that
Totally worried. But after a while, it's like you're still buying, and I'm going through stuff too.
That's an important. And she didn't even hear that. Like Mike just wants to be friends, so they broke up apparently.
yeah.
Keep walking.
Wow, that was creepy. That was creepy. What was that? That was creepy as fuck. What was that? Oh no!
I'd be like, what's wrong with you? We got beer, we got bikes. I
will be so pissed. You want to show yourself to me now, and I was depressed as fucking sad. You don't show yourself then? This motherfucker.
We gotta take her.
Turn around.
So, like, now she decides to listen to him?
Why are you talking to a high school kid?
Yeah.
First of all, you're a creep.
You promised me nothing reckless.
Did she promise? I don't think she
I don't think she ever answered.
Yeah.
As if you never existed.
She's not even wearing a helmet.
Nope. Like, what's your plan, dude? This is a high school girl. Like, and you're gonna pop a wheelie? What if she'd fallen off?
Yeah.
And massive head trauma. What's
and like, I don't know, never follow a man to a second location. Like,
I love that he's just like, this chick is crazy.
yeah.
With you? Just curious.
Well, I'm glad that she like called her out on that
and stuck around.
Yeah.
I mean, Jessica's so self-centered. She could have just left.
Yeah.
Could have been a psycho.
Yeah. I mean, like, she's right.
Awesome. So you're an adrenaline junkie now? That's cool. You can do jumping. You don't get on the back of some random loser's motorcycle.
Yeah, I
Jessica.
mean, yeah, she's super right. I mean, like, she might not be a very good friend, but she was a good friend there. It would have been a better friend if it's like, no, dude, you're not
right
getting on this. Yeah.
Rush of danger is what it takes to see him. Then that's what I'll find.
Oh my god. This is why I dislike her so much. This hair. Oh my god.
I know, right?
He just has really white teeth.
He does. And he's just a beautiful man. He is a beautiful human.
I mean, he's pretty, but he's no Thor.
Chris Hemsworth is pretty.
Oh my god, he's like, oh my gosh. So she mainly brought him the bikes to fix, because okay.
She brought him the bikes to fix because a rush of danger is what she thinks she needs.
Yeah,
and when she rode that bike, she saw him.
Yeah. It sounds like she wants to be a cool rider. Oh my gosh, if we get a Grease 2 song montage reference, I will love it.
That's fantastic.
Death machines with me. Don't you think that makes you kind of young and nice?
I mean, and like the fact that she thinks that, like, okay, I saw him when I was riding the motorcycle, so if I get a motorcycle and I drive around like crazy, I'll see him again. Like, that just shows that she is not mature enough at all. Like, not even understand emotionally, but like just like as a human being. Like, that is the dumbest connection of logic.
It really is.
So the bike building story's true.
Oh, yeah, I taught him everything he knows.
About the part where you're his girlfriend.
Remember I said she's a girl and a friend.
Ember, do you remember him making that distinction?
I don't think he probably made that distinction.
Yeah, right. Quill's actually taking his cousin to prom.
Hey, easy now.
He'll give you funny.
Oh, he looks super cute when he smiled right there. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
She just threw a piece of pizza.
Yeah, she did throw a piece of pizza in the air. And weird transition that was.
Who throws a piece of pizza?
Yeah. Who throws food? I don't understand throwing food. Don't waste food. It's wasteful. Don't do it. But she's using him.
She's totally using him. That's what I was saying. Like
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But she doesn't see his feelings for her at all.
Well, some people are dumb.
Even though, like, his friends flat out said
Yeah.
from the very beginning, but you're going to keep using it because it's making you feel better and you don't feel as depressed as you did before.
Oh, no, she's super... I mean, I
She's
picked that
smiling.
up from the beginning when she, like, showed up with the bikes. Yeah.
But even Jake can't keep the dreams away.
She does have a
Do
good
we know
scream.
what the dreams are?
I think this one
Okay.
is kind of showing us a little bit. I think it might just be that night over and over again, maybe. I don't know. But she's such a baby bitch, I would assume it's something baby bitchish.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if, like, the books told you what
I don't
her
remember.
nightmares were. Okay.
If you know.
Yeah, tell me. I feel bad for the dad, because, I mean, that's, like, how do you even, like, help your kid with something like that?
You know, sometimes you gotta learn to love what's good for you.
Oh, what a good quote!
Of course, what do I know? I'm just a terminal bachelor.
Oh, Charlie.
Famous ladies, man.
Did he ever have a girlfriend through the series?
Spoilers.
Okay.
She did put the dream catcher up, it's just not working.
No, definitely not. I mean, they'll run fine. Maybe if I was smart, I would have dragged out the rebuild a bit.
Aw. Poor Jake.
Oh. It took me a second to... I was like, wait.
Took her a second, too. What? Huh?
Something else to do.
Yeah.
Wait, are they going to be jumping off a cliff?
Sure. If you call that jumping.
Oh, no.
Did you see that?
They're not really fighting, Bella.
I still don't think it's funny.
No, that's not... No, that boy was being pushed.
No, that boy jumped.
Yeah. I would never jump off.
Nope. That is way too dangerous.
Yeah.
Except, did you hear what he told her? It's an adrenaline rush.
Okay. Okay. Well, see, like, that's what I was like, why does she, like, limiting herself to the bikes if you just think it's, like, danger? You can go find danger.
Anywhere.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Her logic on, like, oh, I'm gonna get this bike and...
He did make them look nice and shiny.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I am. I'm scared for you.
Yeah,
As clumsy as you are?
Yeah,
Hell
you need a
no.
helmet.
I don't know why she does this. She knows she's clumsy.
Well, she's trying to seek danger, so I mean, like...
But danger, not die.
Yeah.
If I were her, I'd be afraid she'd die.
Maybe she thinks Edward would appear and save her, though.
Maybe.
Bella. Stop. Whoa.
Nothing. I slipped. This is so reckless. Stop going faster. Why do you... Okay, we got pause.
And he just has to get on the bike to go after her? Like, she didn't even look like she was that far.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Yes, apparently.
No, forget it.
Oh, she's bleeding.
More about your head.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Why are you
She's
always
dumb.
apologizing?
I don't understand why this author created such a terrifying vampire, which is great. I mean, like, good job. You did good. But you're gonna have your lead lady be this, like, weak-ass bitch of a character. I'm not here for it.
And when have you ever seen anyone have to take off their whole shirt? In most things, they would just rip the bottom of the shirt.
I mean, they sexualize women enough. I'm okay with it. If we go for it. I'm sure he's over 18 when he was filming this.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. Go for it.
And he probably worked real hard to look that good.
Yeah, and not only worked, I'm sure he sacrificed a lot of delicious meals.
Like 5 hikers have been killed by some bear.
So, I mean...
If I were Jessica, I would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I know they broke up, but like still,
yeah.
All right, that's welcome. So listen, now
He's like drooling all over her. It's like kind of gross. But he's been like that since he met her.
Yeah, but is he gonna ask her out on a date?
I was just wondering if you wanted to go see a movie.
Right, she's sitting right there. Like Jessica's right there. Like,
does she realize he's asking her on a date?
I don't think so.
Because I mean, he's asking her on a date, right?
About Face Punch. Have you heard of that?
I mean, that's an action movie.
So girls can't like action movies?
Well, I think he was trying to
Like,
date.
but still, like,
movie.
I can't go see an action movie, and so like I like action. I'd rather go see.
I mean, I would rather go see an action movie too, but I think he was trying to be romantic. Because then if we
You
watch
can still be romantic in an action movie.
I think he was trying to set the ambiance. Like you light the candles, you put the music on. I think he was going for that kind of vibe.
So she asked everyone to go.
So face punch.
Okay.
You like action movies?
Including Jacob.
But what we find out, I don't think they mention it, but like she asked everyone to go, but then like one by one, people canceled.
Oh.
Because they got sick. Or like some kind of flu or something, or said they got the flu or something.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Well, she's buying my ticket for me.
Yeah, he's not even old enough to get in.
Jessica bailed, and Angela got the stomach flu.
So Jessica bailed.
And, yeah, Jessica bailed. And Eric has to stay with Jessica, or with Angela, because that's his girlfriend. How uncomfortable is that?
Is she realizing?
You guys want to? Yeah, I think so. It's incredibly awkward.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop.
Really? Really?
I don't know if it's from. I don't know.
I've
What a
never.
marshmallow. You should hold out for someone with a stronger stomach. Someone who laughs at the gore that makes weaker men vomit.
Yeah. I'll keep
Sorry about the microphone. That's your one of that.
It's so true that. Ooh.
Maybe he got the flu.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
I mean, you can't just grab my hand. Like, no, you can't. You had your hand out there in the movie, and I did not take it. What makes you think you can take it out here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell me something. You like me?
Oh. That's okay.
And you think I'm sort of beautiful?
I love
you said that. I love that he said that. That he just needs to earn points in Rena World.
Yeah.
Is that in the book? Does he actually say that? Oh, hilarious.
And I need you. But it's just because I don't want you to go anywhere.
She does gain a couple points for that. She flat out, I mean,
she's honest.
She's honest
being
about
honest,
it.
But I mean, that's not what he
At least she knows that it's selfish.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna run right. So I should be fair to you.
All right. Well, that's the first mature thing that she's said.
She recognizes it. She knows she's fucked up. She just doesn't know how to.
That's the first time I think she acknowledged that she's, Yeah.
So to some extent, anything that happens from this point on regarding his feelings is kind of his decision.
Yeah, 100%, because she was being direct and honest with him.
I would never, ever do that.
I don't like when people make promises they can't keep.
I mean, his intention right now may be to never hurt her.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know. I think people should just word their words more truthfully. So did they just really leave the movie because he got sick?
They did.
I wouldn't have done that.
No. I feel bad. I do.
Movie.
Right.
Yeah, make me feel better, bro.
I'm like, I would have just been waiting for you to come back or text me and tell me you're sick and going home.
You're leaving, and be like, I'll tell you after the weekends.
Now, you're my problem.
Uh-oh.
I'm sick. Maybe you need to go to the hospital. You want me to put you in the hospital?
Okay, Jacob. Whoa. What did I just miss there for a second? Why did he get
He just kind of went.
I'm really hot. Like you feel.
Is he gonna wolf out? I don't know if that's a phrase. I got that from Wednesday, but when
Go, Wolfie. You're a candy ass.
so he was freaking out like that because he was gonna wolf out. That's what I think.
And now he won't return her calls. So that promise you made where you weren't going to hurt her?
Yeah.
Me again, I just...
Well, I mean, if he's going through a thing, like maybe he's not able to call her. Like if he's wolfing out.
Pressure.
I mean, if they're such good friends, why isn't she just going to the reservation?
Right. Just go there and find out.
Yeah. Wait.
Somebody got glow up.
Hello.
A little bit of a glow up. Yeah, things changed.
Oh, I love the short hair. I just like short hair on men. I'm a short, except for Thor. Thor can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, whatever hair, short, long,
whatever. Don't care.
You cut your hair off?
That's the first question you
yeah. I mean, that's a pretty big...
And got a tattoo.
I'm too sick to come outside.
She keeps looking at his chest.
I would too.
What?
Go away.
I don't like how his hands are. He looks awkward.
He looks Cro-Magnon, like little ape man, like you can't, like the arms just swing.
Did Sam get to you?
Huh? The other guy in the
that
prod.
okay.
The leader of the pack.
How about those filthy bloodsuckers you love?
Oh.
Charlie? But you can't lie to me.
Oh.
Not anymore, Bella.
I gotta go hang out with my other hot half-naked dudes.
Yeah, all these shirtless men. What kind of ritual are you guys doing?
Neck and shoulder muscles. Like,
Hurting you. It's killing me. It kills me.
it's a weird dynamic.
And it's just so, like, everything just seems so quick in these movies where, like, they don't really spend time establishing the relationship's intensity or, like, realness. Like, for her to be coming at him with that...
I'm not good. I used to be a good kid.
Aw.
Not anymore.
It doesn't make you a bad kid. That's what I don't understand about him. What about this makes you a bad kid? Well, he can't break up with you because you're not together, but that's one thing.
I mean, you're my best friend.
I personally have never thought of it as breaking up with someone, like breaking up a friendship. You're just dissolving a friendship.
Yeah. I don't know. And if he's her best friend, I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't like her.
Don't come back, or you're gonna get hurt.
Okay.
I just don't think
he runs funny too.
He walks funny. So I mean, I never
I never really noticed it before.
I just don't think the movies are doing a good job at really like establishing the characters' dynamics. I'm hoping the books are better with it.
They have a very cute dynamic in the book. It's a very good
so like that's what I'm
friendship.
saying. Like they're not establishing that. Like she
It's
just
too quick.
and she just kind of came off like a crazy girl.
Yeah,
in
who's
that
now suddenly
scene.
obsessed with him too.
Yeah, and it's like what? So whoever the writing from the book to the movie did not do a very good job.
She finally found their field, and it looks like that.
Well, I mean, isn't it like
it's fall? Like
yeah,
it's supposed
isn't
to.
it
Like,
not the season?
yeah,
Oh hey,
you get your wish.
Laurent.
And he looks great. Oh,
To find you here.
he looked better far away.
He's a bit dusty.
Yeah, why is he like weird looking?
The house is empty. I'm surprised they left you behind.
Lie.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Lie better.
I'll tell them that you stopped by.
She's a really bad liar.
Why are you here?
Finally.
As a favor to Victoria.
And that's another thing. Did we all just forget the Victoria?
Oh no, I've been waiting. I've been impatiently waiting.
Victoria feels it's only fair to kill Edward's mate, given he killed hers.
Threaten him.
Edward would know who did it.
I don't think he will. After all, how much could you mean to him if he left you here unprotected?
Good point.
Yeah, but then isn't that your point that like we're killing? You know, I mean, like, I'm not his person.
Please don't. I mean, you helped us.
I'm doing you a kindness. Victoria plans on killing you slowly.
Okay, I guess that's nice then.
Why can't you just turn me?
Right? How about that?
I promise.
Like drink me for a little bit and then turn
Right,
me.
right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't understand.
And
like,
me and Victoria can handle this like women.
Yeah.
Edward, I love you.
I don't believe it.
Is it gonna be Jacob?
That's the same.
Oh, that's that a bear?
No,
Or is that a wolf?
That's a wolf.
Okay. Well, the bear attacks as well.
But yeah.
Okay.
But well, no, I think the bear attacks are actually bears. Well,
Oh.
I don't think actually. I think they might be Laurent.
Oh, okay.
Because-
that's what I mean. I thought it was a
Yeah.
vampire. Okay.
But the
Oh, we
black
got-
one is Sam. Because it's the same one that found her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That was Jacob.
I think so. Pretty sure. And they're almost as fast as vampires, so...
Okay, I was gonna ask that. Okay. Oh no, is he gonna die? But I mean, he was gonna eat her. But like... And like, she's just... Okay.
All right? Like, why are you still standing here?
Yeah.
I saw them
What's the matter?
in the woods. They're not bears.
What's...
They're wolves. I mean, they're like huge wolves.
Are you sure about...
Just saw them. They were after.
And of course, he's like, you want to shut your mouth there,
They
fella?
were after something.
You saw him.
And of course, he knows what it was.
I know.
you know?
Yeah.
Harry, feel like going hunting?
Huh? No.
Sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, if they get all the wolves together, like the human wolves together, they're not gonna find any wolves.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's actually great.
Victoria.
But here's my problem with what Edward did. He mentioned, like, yes, I know one day Victoria will come for me. Did you never think she'd come for her?
Well, yeah, that's
so you're
what,
leaving her completely unprotected.
No, 100%. And like, I thought that he was doing that to be like, she's not my mate. She's not.
He wasn't even worried about it. Yeah.
Like to prove that, like, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if that was his reasoning behind it. Like,
I just don't even think he thought about it. Like, I'm not sure he even considered it being that he was leaving her unprotected.
Bella.
Hello, Jim.
Hi.
What the hell are you doing?
Back up. I'm coming up.
But at least he told her he was coming up to her room, and that's impressive.
Hello, Jacob. Right now, I'm Team Jacob. That's all I gotta say. Right now, in this moment, I am Team Jacob. Hello.
She's still looking at it.
I'm
Yes,
very
she's like,
Team Jacob right here.
I like the little, like, thumb. She couldn't help herself. She was just like...
What?
I'm super Team Jacob right now.
The hair, it's all... Even his nose looks different. I don't know why, but it looks...
It's super. It looks like it fits his face
a little
better.
thick, yeah.
Did he get a nose job mid-movie?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, it super looks different. Maybe he got punched in the face in the
It's.
other
I
scene.
think it's just the hair.
Or maybe
like,
the lighting or whatever. You know what I mean? Like shadows and stuff.
Well, that's what it's like for me.
Oh, I can't hear anything but your muscles.
I'm Team Jacob right now.
How tight I'm bound.
I don't want to talk about how tight you're bound.
Yeah, I just heard I'm tight.
And bound. Like, what? Friends don't do this.
No, they do not.
Do you snuggle your friends?
And like, I don't know, my friends don't be showing up shirtless and
Right.
like jumping, sliding in through my window like all sexy.
I mean, the killer part is you already know.
I mean, I also don't live on a
True.
like a high.
True.
You could just like use the door.
I hate that he can't tell her.
And why can't he tell her? Hello,
like,
Jacob.
I don't know if they mention it. I can't remember.
Like
He physically can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Can
he-
you write it?
I don't think so.
I guess I understand why that's the only part you remember.
But that's why he's dropping her all these clues. Like, come on, I already told you. I told you the story. I just can't say it.
There's gotta be something.
Can he get like a little wolf?
I don't know.
Like you know,
I don't know.
Like that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Just you and me.
You'd do that.
I mean, like, what if he like turned into a wolf in front of her?
I would do it for you.
That would be problematic.
Oh, why would he want to eat her? But
I don't think he'd want to eat her, but it's reckless.
Like, if he can't tell her, like, can he just show her? You know what I mean? Like,
he I don't know, because I don't know.
Okay.
If I could.
Can they say it to other wolves?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Not to humans. Yeah, let me hug you.
Let me hug all up on you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, she's not being all, like, her
Friendly?
hands are, yeah, like, her hands are...
She's not touching him.
Yeah.
Well, now she is.
But I mean, not in the like grabby kind
Right.
of way.
Not like she was with Carlisle.
Yeah, dude, are you reading my mind? That's not my brain when I saw her hand on his side in my brain. Oh,
That's hot.
did she see that?
She did.
Okay, that's hot. He looks like he's running like a normal person there.
Yeah, he's running like Phoebe on Friends.
And that could have just been the angle, like him being up high, why he looked like he was running like a normal person. Wait, she's waking up in the woods again?
No.
She's in the woods. Oh, she's having a dream.
It's like an old story. We're not really supposed to say anything about. Did you know Quileutes are supposedly descended from?
There you go. Now you're remembering.
Oh, she's okay. She's remembering the
A
wolf
lot.
found her.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. That's the dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to see him.
He's not in.
I'm sorry, I really need to see him.
Bella?
Get out of my house. He's like a little baby. He really looks like a little
Yeah,
kid.
he does. He's like, how does he look like that when he looked like
Right.
that in the last scene?
So peaceful and like just like a little kid.
What did you do? Hey, what did you do? Hey, what did you do to him?
Easy.
He didn't. He told me
Calm down. Get out of my face.
Too late now.
Bella, get back. Oh, calm down.
You done fucked up now.
I was gonna say, is she okay?
So to answer your question, they
Yeah, so they can turn.
Yes.
Okay, so he's big.
Yeah.
Like the wolf. That's
Yes.
what I meant. Like, okay, like not like a wolf.
No.
He's gonna turn into a wolf in front of her.
Awesome transition.
Yeah. So okay, so that's what I was gonna say. Like, why can't he just show her that he's a wolf? Okay, so let me just lay here and cry.
Right.
Oh
and
my
get up and be such a baby bitch. Although I can't imagine, like, if it were me, I'd be like, what?
I would be
The
running the fuck
actual
away
fuck?
from this. Like,
These are giant
Yeah.
wolves. I'm leaving. I'm in my car down the
Oh, no.
freeway.
Take Bella back to Emily's place.
What? Take me where? No, thank you. I'm going home. I'm already halfway down the road.
are they gonna like? These are not the droids you were looking for.
No, they can't do that. That
Okay.
would be cool, though.
Is it possible that everything is true? The fairy tales and horror stories.
I would start wondering that. I'm like, if vampires are real and
dude,
werewolves are
yeah,
real, then everything's real.
Yeah.
Everything is real.
Hey, I think we should go back and see if Jacob's okay.
Oh, Paul's seeing some teeth in him. Serves him right.
How come they literally put her in her car and
Yeah.
drove her somewhere
Because
else?
she's a weak ass bitch, so we gotta like do everything for her.
It's insane.
Oh, they have matching tattoos.
They do. It's a tribal tattoo.
Okay.
It's a pack tattoo.
Okay.
Once you become part of the pack,
Gotcha,
you
gotcha,
get
gotcha.
inked up.
I didn't put that part together.
Sam's fiance.
I didn't see any of the other ones with their tattoo.
I hate when people do that.
What I said.
Don't tell me not to do something
Yeah,
because I'm
then now
going to do
it's
it.
gonna be hard for me to
And I'm going to be weird
And now
about it.
I got me even nervous about
Right.
it, like what's gonna. Oh, okay.
How would I not stare at that now that you told me not
like,
to?
and I mean, so I'm just gonna look at her eyes even
Right.
more, like.
Every single time I see this, I want whatever that is that she made. Real bad.
Oh, hang on.
Look at the size of those muffins.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they probably need all kinds of carbs.
Say anything to me.
That is
the
a
size
really
of that
big muffin.
muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, and check it out.
Yeah.
You can hear each other's thoughts.
Would you shut up? These are trade secrets.
That's very important. They can hear each other's thoughts.
They can.
The
The
wolves
wolves
can.
can hear each other's thoughts.
When they're in wolf form, not when they're in, I don't
Okay.
think when they're in
Okay,
human,
that's-
only when they're in wolf form.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask my next question.
And Sam is the alpha and his commands must be obeyed.
Oh. So did they kiss and make up?
They did.
Okay.
We don't need kiss and make up. I need Paul to apologize to me. More than that.
Well, she punched
She
him.
did punch him in the
like,
face.
Yeah, I mean, like,
She should apologize as well.
Yeah,
but
I
sorry.
mean, like-
She should have said sorry for punching
Yeah.
me in the face. But he was going to try and kill her.
I mean, after she punched him in the face, though.
Well, he was kind of predatory to her just right off the jump. Like, what did you say to him? Like,
yeah,
back off.
But she, like, came at the group, like, you yelling at them. So, I mean, like, she's super at fault and instigated that whole situation.
And he super reacted, but then took it way too far.
Yeah. So, like, neither one of them was right.
Yeah,
but,
they
I mean, like,
both should have apologized.
She initiated the problem by coming at. And, like, if she would have known they were wolves, she would not have done that.
She would not have done that.
Yeah.
Which is a little out of character for her to just...
Like, actually comments that aggressively because she's a little bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
right now I'm Team Jacob, just for the record. At what movie 2, New Moon, and wherever we are in this storyline.
I was born this way. I can't help it.
Oh, what a great line.
Right kind of monster for you.
Oh.
Remember when Riley felt like...
They never hurt anybody. You've killed people, Jake.
Bella.
I think Spike even said, you're not monster enough for her. Very similar.
You killed people.
A vampire. He killed a vampire.
But you
right.
Edward killed
Right.
a bunch of people
Right.
this time, or his family?
Right.
What?
Well, I think at this point, she still thinks that the wolves killed the 5 people in the woods. I think that's what's like. She's saying, you've killed people. And I think he's thinking, vampires. We've killed vampires.
Yeah, okay.
Unless those 5 people, but those 5 people weren't vampires.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering if we got any more with what happened to him. He died?
They killed him.
Okay.
Victoria's here?
It was. We chased her all the way to the Canadian border the other night.
Oh.
We don't know what she's after.
I do.
Me.
I gotta say, at this point, I'm neither team one or team or the other. I don't want either one of them to be with her.
Well, no, I want Team Jacob. Like, I'm Team Jacob for me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. She sucks.
She doesn't deserve either one of them.
No, not at all. I want to be a vampire, but I want to touch his body.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, I want Robert Pattinson to be playing me piano while I'm making out with this guy. I mean, I'll make out with Robert too. But yeah. Whew.
That's the nice thing, but that's also the annoying thing. Like, she's always protected no matter what. Like,
yeah, and I mean, like, I'd be kind of annoyed. Like, I'm this fucking human, and I got this werewolf. He's a werewolf. He's got superpowers, and this one's a vampire. He's got superpowers.
And I'm just me.
I'm just like weak ass bitch. And like, I'm still like the school year period of time. Like, we went through, like, when she was depressed in the circle, we went through December. So this is all spring. You know what I mean? So,
and that's true. She knows now that they're hunting Jacob.
Oh, she hasn't put that together?
No, she said it. She just said, like, they're out there. My dad's out there hunting Jacob. But, like, what can I say?
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. And I would assume that more of the werewolves are, like, a part of the search party. So they're covering the tracks, and, like, which is actually great. Yeah.
I don't know that I ever noticed her back there before.
I mean, that was pretty... You had to have.
I don't know that I've ever noticed her...
That was pretty obvious.
I don't think I've ever noticed it before.
Oh, no.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, and don't you think if you were going to be, like, trying to be all stealthy, wouldn't you put your hair in a bun and, like, maybe a hat so you didn't stick out and be so visible?
I don't think vampires care.
I mean, she was trying to hide for a second. Like, so if you're trying to hide, you got red hair, and you're in green.
Yeah.
And brown, so I mean, like, red kind of sticks
out.
I'm just saying. Oh no, is he okay?
He ain't okay. And she's stupid.
Wait, why is Bella in the woods?
Why is Bella in the woods? That should be the subtitle to this movie. Why is Bella in the fucking woods?
I don't understand.
Didn't he just tell you they were chasing her through the woods to the border? Why are you in the woods?
She's not a part of the search party.
No.
She has no weapon.
No, she's doing something even dumber.
Oh, no. Is she trying to jump off the cliff? I mean, like, and honestly, I'd be okay if she died.
Right?
Like, can we just kill Bella and have, like, the whole movie just be Jacob and Edward?
That'd be hilarious.
And we don't even need a romantic storyline. Oh, no, is he gonna be okay? We sure? Did he hit his head?
Poor Harry. Being a vampire would be so cool.
Yeah, yeah. And with how terrifying she makes her vampires in this series, makes me want to be a vampire
even more.
Isn't it gonna be kind of cold to be jumping in this water?
That was
Is she really
dumb.
gonna try? Oh my god, why? Oh, why?
Don't do this.
You wanted me to be human.
I mean, if he can see stuff,
Take her coat off.
if he can see stuff, why doesn't he realize that Victoria is there, like, to hunt her? Or is that a spoiler?
It's a spoiler of sorts.
Okay.
Please.
I mean, she didn't even jump out.
No,
She,
she just jumped.
I hope she's so cold. This is so dumb.
She's like, holy shit, I did it.
And she has to be freezing.
She's smiling there, yeah, and then look, great. Here comes a big old giant wave, you dummy.
Oh my gosh. I'd be totally okay if the waves just took her.
Have you ever been caught in a wave? It's scary.
I don't really go in the ocean because Jaws is in the ocean and I have a thing. I would be so okay if she died right now.
I don't understand, like...
She looks like a vampire there.
She does.
I don't know how I feel about this right now.
It's a beautiful image. Like, the imagery is beautiful.
But Jacob's the one that's going to rescue her.
Come on, Bella. Breathe.
See, like, at least doing CPR. Okay.
Yeah. So he's doing it incorrectly. It probably would have broken her chest.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Her lips are so blue.
Why are they...
Sam is like, I'm sick of this girl.
What? Yeah.
Take her home.
Yeah. And why are they always in jean shorts?
That's just...
Okay.
They're a fan of the jorts, I guess.
Is he okay?
He's not okay.
Oh no.
She's gone.
Oh no.
He's gone.
Come on.
He's not
Give you
okay.
something dry and heavy on.
Did he hit his head? How did it...
I think he had a heart attack.
Oh, okay.
It must be nice never getting...
Okay, well, I don't do that with my friends either.
Well, he did literally just say he's hotter than
Yeah,
she is. He
yeah.
runs, like, his temperature runs.
Yeah. Well, she
Yeah.
touched him in the movie theater and said, you feel like you have a fever.
You're like your own son.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's that much hotter. Like, when at
Yeah.
the movie theater, it was just like a little spike, but he just constantly runs about, I think in the
Yeah.
book they say like
But she would be
107
like, I feel like
or
you're
something.
my own son. That's a little...
She does probably have low-grade hypothermia, and he's keeping her nice and warm.
You saw what happened to Emily.
Emily's scar.
Sam got angry,
Uh-oh.
lost it for a split second, and was standing too close.
Oh.
He'll never be able to take that back.
Was an accident.
And, like, how do you have a baby?
I think they can.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you get angry?
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yeah. What if you accidentally eat the baby? Or...
You scratch the baby and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many... Oh, I hope they don't eat the baby, though.
But I always will. You're not gonna lose yourself.
I sure don't talk to my friends that close.
No, and like I don't understand the like, oh, I know you better than you know yourself and you won't do this. Oh my gosh.
The only person that's allowed to say that is Alice, because she legit knows
like,
you're not
see,
going to do
well,
it.
yeah, and like, I don't know, Bella gets a big eye roll emoji face at. This is like, I just can't stand her character. I can't believe like little girls like her character.
They gonna kiss.
And like, do they just like her because like she's the main character and like they want to be her because of these two pretty
Probably.
boys? I hope
Probably.
that's the case. At least that makes sense. Oh.
There's a vampire.
Oh. Can he smell them?
Mm-hmm.
I can smell it. I'm getting you out of here.
I love that I called that.
That's Carlisle's car. They're here.
No. Are they here?
I just love how she's like, yes, I like you. We're so great. We're so nice, but they're back. Go away.
treaty says we can only defend on our own lands. I can't protect you here.
Oh. Can he not turn?
I mean, he's just not allowed to. It'll cause a war.
Well, that's why I didn't know if, like, can't or shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
This is a trick. I can't stand her. She drives me crazy.
Hi.
Oh.
Alice?
But think about why she's there.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe you're here.
Would you like to explain to me how you're alive? I saw a vision of you. Why in the hell would you try and kill yourself? I mean, what about Charlie? What about...
I didn't try to kill myself. I was cliff jumping. Recreationally.
Do you find it odd that she's been there long enough to make a cup of tea and she still hasn't taken her coat off?
Maybe she's cold.
In her own house? Oh, because she's
yeah.
water, yeah. Maybe she is still cold.
We don't sit knee to knee on couches and, like, stare at each other. Like,
No.
so, I mean, like, maybe it is a weird friend thing that they just, I don't know.
Bella, what is that god-awful wet dog smell?
Oh, god-awful wet dog smell. Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jacob. Jacob's kind of a werewolf.
Why are you going to tell my secret?
Bella, werewolves are not good company to keep.
Oh, says the vampire.
Right?
Speak for yourself. I had to see we're safe.
I mean, was she not allowed to? Was she not supposed to tell somebody?
I mean, but why would you? Like, that's his secret.
Yeah.
You going to tell everybody? He wasn't allowed to tell you, so obviously people shouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the other bloodsucker who tried to kill Bella because of you.
Victoria?
Yeah, Victoria's been around.
I didn't see her. I didn't see you get pulled out of the water either.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see past you and your pack of mutts.
Don't get me upset.
Hey.
Okay.
Was she not able to see it because he was involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like a veil whenever they're around.
Okay.
She can't see.
Okay. I didn't know if it was because of where it happened, too, because remember Edward didn't come there that day?
But no,
Okay.
It's them.
As soon as you put the dog out.
Are the rest coming back?
Oh, I thought he had full jeans on. I was like, at least he's wearing jeans this time. Nope. Still with the jorts.
Yeah. And then, like, when he wolfs out, he's a wolf, then does he wake up naked like Oz?
They do. There is something in the book, I believe, about how they, like, leave clothes in the woods.
I was just going to ask, do they leave jean shorts everywhere? And, like,
they tie them to their wolf feet when they're running, so that,
Oh, so they have a pair. Wow.
Yes, we do.
And, like, why are they all male wolves? Why is that addressed?
Later on.
Okay.
Interesting. The subtitles just said speaks Quileute. It didn't say what he actually said.
They probably don't know what he actually said.
I'm pretty sure he said, I love you.
That's what I'm assuming from the, like, context.
She was totally going to let him kiss her, too.
Oh, 100%.
Swan residence.
Uh-oh.
Here right now. He's arranging a funeral.
What a dick move.
So that was actually Edward calling.
Who was that? What?
Always in the way.
Such a dick move.
Bella, step back.
Jake, who was that?
Bella. It's Edward. He thinks you're dead.
Wait, you said you're arranging a funeral. Wasn't he arranging a funeral?
For Harry. But all that Edward knows is that Alice went back to Forks because she saw her jump off a cliff and try to kill herself.
Okay, so he said, okay,
He's
I see.
assuming
Okay, because
that-
I was like, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's assuming that Charlie's arranging her funeral.
Her funeral. Okay, but he didn't lie.
He didn't lie.
He
He didn't lie.
Edward shouldn't have left if he doesn't lie.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
Team Jacob right now. I am still Team Jacob.
Oh, I just pulled the...
Stay here. For Charlie.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have to go if you hadn't just did what you did.
I mean, why can't Alice just tell Edward that she's not dead?
Broke his phone. He's not answering, and he's not...
We can't telepathically communicate with each other?
No.
Okay.
She's too far away for
She can't
him.
call the other one, like somebody who's
He's
with
off
her?
on his own.
Oh, I didn't put that together. That didn't.
Yeah, she said something like the rest of them are all together, but he went off on his own and he only calls in every couple months.
Oh, okay.
And I think behind him was Christ the Redeemer,
Yeah,
so he was in Brazil.
Okay, I forget.
But he makes his way to Italy because he's going to the Volturi.
I thought he was in Italy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's on his way he went to Italy now because he's asking the Volturi
Wait,
to kill him.
Bella on this plane?
Yeah.
So did she leave her dad a note?
Oh no, she said, I'm 18. So what she said to him, he said, Jacob was like, you can't go. What about Charlie? And she was like, I'm 18. I'm legally allowed to go. And I left a note.
Oh, so she did leave a note.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she sucks.
So he's going to the Volturi, the Vampire Council,
Yeah.
the big to-dos, and he wants them to kill him.
He wants them to kill him.
Because he doesn't want to live in a world where she doesn't exist.
Okay. Wouldn't he, have a feeling that she's not dead?
He just thinks she's dead.
I'm afraid your particular gifts are too valuable to destroy. If you're unhappy with your lot, join us. We would be delighted to utilize your skills.
The one on the far left is just so tired.
He looks terrible.
He looks terrible.
So he doesn't have to join them? He can't, it's up to him?
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't think it was like that.
The scar? I figured you wouldn't be opposed to Grand Theft Auto. Not today.
She looks fabulous!
Doesn't she?
He's gonna make a scene. Show himself to the humans.
No, when?
He's gonna wait until noon, when the sun's at its highest.
So that way they have to kill him.
Oh, okay. I don't know if she can see, I don't understand how she can't, can he read isn't she close enough yet?
He's not listening.
Oh, fair enough.
Because
so
he thinks
he can control it,
he can hear, I think, probably right now he can hear them, but I think she said something like, anything I try to say, he's going to think I'm lying.
Okay.
And remember, he can't hear Bella. So
No,
he
totally,
can't,
no,
he can't hear her coming.
The only one he can't see coming. If I go, he'll read my thoughts. He'll
Yeah.
think I'm lying. He'll rush into it.
Where do I go?
He'll be under the clock tower.
So this is what we opened up with,
Yeah.
this scene here.
The dream she had.
Okay, well, I thought the people in red were all vampires.
No.
Yeah, so that's a little bummer to me.
That's why it's such a big deal if he reveals himself.
Yeah.
But I'm okay if he reveals himself.
Does he not see her?
No, he still doesn't see her.
He looks terrible. No, he looks too skinny.
So there's an interesting
I'm too
story
busy
about
thinking
that.
about Jacob that he looks terrible. He looks like he needs a sandwich.
I think there's an interesting little, he got too buff for this scene, so they made him lose weight.
Okay.
And then I think he lost too much weight.
And he looks like gone. She gonna tackle him?
The kid's like, Mom, he's glowing.
Open your eyes, look at me. I'm alive. You have to move.
It would have been way better if she tackled him.
He can't move. He's like stone.
Oh.
So she did, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's too strong.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think Jacob he didn't know that all of this would have happened by just saying he's planning a funeral.
No, he didn't.
You know what I mean? And he still didn't lie.
No, he didn't lie. He just didn't tell the truth.
He told the truth. He's planning a funeral. There's nothing about a lie in that statement. Nothing about a lie in that statement. Edward was just being a Bella and hearing whatever
What he
thought
wanted to
he
hear.
heard.
Yep.
You said
I lied. I had to lie. You believe me so easily.
Barf.
Yeah.
because it doesn't make sense for you to love me.
Because you're annoying as fuck. Oh my gosh.
Because you're a little baby bitch.
Yeah.
You're everything to me. You're everything.
And that's the thing. People like Jacob and Edward. I think. They don't like Bella.
I think you need to go talk to a therapist if you like Bella.
Yeah.
I
think Bella needs to talk to a therapist.
Yeah, obviously. But there's nothing likable about her character. I don't even know why Jacob and Edward like her. Uh-oh. Are these vampires? Are they going to want to eat her too?
This is bad. It's not good.
No rules were broken. Nonetheless, we should take this conversation to a more appropriate.
Huh? What? Okay. Whatever you say, Dimitri.
Go to hell.
Come on, guys.
I love her so much.
Yeah, she's probably my favorite vampire. She might be my favorite character. Who's that? Jane.
Hello, Jane.
I don't know Jane. Is this my first introduction to Jane? Okay.
Just do as she says.
But anyone, it's like, why? Who this bitch? Why do I have to see? Why?
Go ahead.
I like Dakota Fanning. I've always liked Dakota Fanning.
Yeah. Am I not supposed to like Jane, or am I supposed to feel some kind of way? Because,
You should be afraid of Jane.
Oh, okay.
But not know why. And Charlie back there, I think his real name's Charlie, the shorter one on the right-hand side. He keeps looking at Bella so she must smell good.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I figured. Doesn't Jane want to eat her too then? Because she's just,
she's more reserved.
Focused.
Yeah.
Wait, so the receptionist lady was human?
And she knows.
She wants to be.
And so she will be.
For dessert.
You know, I always thought that Jane said for dessert there. The subtitles just told me it said or dessert.
Yeah.
I always assumed she said for dessert.
That's why we should have subtitles.
What a happy surprise. Bella is alive.
I love Michael Sheen. I don't know why you keep gasping.
Gasp?
You know their hands are going to be cold. Why are you gasping?
But he took his hand. Why did she gasp?
Blood appeals to you so much. It makes me thirsty.
Oh.
Arrow can read every thought I've ever had with one touch.
Now that's the power.
That's creepy. Every thought you've ever had for 100 years?
With one touch.
You are quite a soul reader yourself, Edward.
Oh, I like that. A soul reader. I like that he said soul reader and not mind reader.
My gifts as
well. I like that she just ever so slightly started to stand behind Edward.
Yeah, as if it. I'd be like, do you really want to read my thoughts, bro?
Right. I've had some dark ones. I don't know if you want to get up in there.
I mean, there are some fantasies about my friend recently who's a werewolf. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Can he read her thoughts? Or her soul?
Nothing.
Okay. Why would he say that?
Because he's confused. It's never happened before.
Okay. But, why would he admit that? Wouldn't that be, a weakness or confirming if she's
Well, now
special?
he's curious.
Uh-oh.
Shall we, Jane?
So now it becomes a scientific experiment. Let's see.
Pain.
Oh.
Like I said, I like Jane.
So does he just think he's in pain, or is he in pain, or what? What is she doing? Is she causing pain?
Stop hurting him, please, please.
She's making him think he's in pain.
Okay. So it's a mind thing. Okay.
Master.
Go ahead, my dear.
She has to follow that guy's orders? Jane?
Well, she wants to. I mean, she...
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She confounds us all.
It's not just Edward. It's not alright. It's everyone.
Well, why can't Alice see her?
That's a good. It's the good. Why can Alice still see her future?
She's a liability.
That's true.
Why can't they wait? Oh, I guess they're saying they're.
Just turn her.
Yeah. You would think at this point they would just turn her into a vampire. Her hair looked great in all these flipping around scenes here.
This is how they should have done the running.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Because they're moving as faster than we can see.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look as hokey as it did in the first one.
Is she able to see all these movements?
No,
'Cause, I mean,
barely. So that's why
okay.
she's just like...
Yeah, okay.
And see, I think the whole point is like, Edward can see what move you're going to make before you make it. That's why he's lasted this long.
Okay.
But that dude is just strong as, like...
Yeah.
Kill me, kill me. Not him.
Why did you say kill me? Why didn't you say turn me?
Yeah, I don't know why she went for kill me instead of turn me. She should have... And that poor guy on the left is just like, can we just... I am so sick of this.
You would give up your life for someone like us, a vampire.
What? His belly's out. I can't focus on anything else. I just keep looking at his belly button.
I'd be like, I actually would prefer you to make me a vampire.
Yeah.
A thing about his soul.
He did just read all his mind and thoughts
Right.
over the past 100 years. You might know something.
He kind of exactly knows
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, that's my point. Bella with her stupid fucking
so
comments.
dumb.
Make me a vampire.
Bella will be one of us.
Oh.
I've seen it. I'll change her myself.
Oh, I was like, what he wants to see.
He wants to see it.
Are they showing us what actually happened?
What she sees, what she's...
Okay,
he's seeing what Alice has seen.
Okay. Oh, and her eyes
are gold.
Yeah.
To see what you have seen
And she was like sparkling.
Mm-hmm.
will make for an intriguing, immortal.
Okay. I mean, you can back up a little.
Yeah, why are you touching my face?
Out of my face!
Go now.
Before I eat you?
Make your preparations.
Let us be done with this.
Oh my god, that might be my favorite line of the movie.
Let us be done with it.
Why is he so like over everything? Why doesn't he just kill himself? Rip his own head off.
Thank you.
That's my favorite, second favorite line.
Promise soon we do not offer second chances.
All right. Caius.
I think that dude just wanted a line in the movie. The dude.
Caius, yeah.
I like the lead vampire guy.
Aro.
He's kind of fun.
This way, please.
Who are all these people? Are those people? Are those people?
They're people.
They're gonna be dessert. Are they breakfast or lunch or dinner?
It might be a meal.
Do they know? I guess they didn't know.
They didn't know. No, they thought they were going on a tour.
They did.
They got ate up. They're kids too.
I noticed. Well, kids are fucking terrible.
Kids die all the time. That's what we learned about on Last of Us. Kids die all the time. It's horrible.
Oh no, is he watching her sleep again?
Yes.
Oh. Jacob doesn't watch her sleep.
No, he doesn't.
I'm just saying.
The only reason I left was because I thought I was protecting you.
Not a good enough reason.
Leaving you was the hardest thing I've done.
Oh my god.
Was it? Was it really? Because I think the day you met her and didn't kill her in class.
And like looked like you were gonna vomit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You've been alive 100 years. I'm sure there's a lot of hard things that you dealt with. Maybe going to high school for over and over again for 30 years might be kind of hard.
Smallpox.
Oh my gosh.
War.
You okay?
Huh? I was just talking to myself.
I just hopped a plane to Italy and I came back. Yeah, I'm just jet lagged.
He's like, I didn't see you for 3 days. Like,
and like, that makes it okay. Oh, I just took off for 3 days.
And it's the second time she's done this.
For that ticket.
Alice. They have a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of money.
Okay.
And you're grounded for the rest of your life.
Nice. I like the dad.
Mm-hmm. I'm Team Charlie.
Yeah, is he? I'll be your stepmom and I'll put her in place and be like, you're gonna toughen up, you little soft bitch.
Was he standing behind the door that whole time?
Yeah. Edward's creepy. I'm right now. I'm Team Jacob. Jacob.
Why did he just go out the window?
Because he wants to be creepy.
He's not gonna forgive me easily.
He never did like you, so. But your jaw could cut glass.
Well, maybe if he sat down on a piano and played the Charlie song,
Right?
maybe Charlie might like him. Because that worked for me.
Yeah.
It worked for me. Oh my gosh.
And things like that.
Yeah, like I just don't think that they've done a good job at creating the love story, like to make me believe that he feels this way about her.
I feel it more from him just because he's waited so long for someone like her. I can see how he fell so fast. Her?
No, I can't see it from the other side.
I don't get it from her.
I definitely don't get it from her.
I think it's more obsession with her.
Yeah, 100%. Lust.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is messed up.
Always ways to keep the Volturi in the dark.
No.
Nope. We said we're changing me. We are changing me.
And, I mean, the image that we saw, she was young looking.
Mm-hmm.
And
wait, so they're all back?
Yeah.
how much I'm asking for?
They only left because he asked them to leave.
I thought they left because the dad.
No, he lied about that.
Oh, okay. But I mean, that was one of my main questions.
Yeah.
Like, aren't people who work there going to notice you're not getting older?
You're my sister. Yes.
Thank you.
I vote yes.
I like that she's asking them to vote, I guess.
Oh, I do like that. So it would be nice to not
kill you all the
Yeah. I think
I'm sorry.
His hair looks worse in this
he
movie.
looks terrible, but he and Alice look too much alike.
Oh, I acted.
I don't like
I'm
that.
grateful that you were brave enough to go and save my brother.
She had like no part in this.
None at all.
Neither did what's his face. Not well, half his
Yeah.
family did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they in the book?
About the same amount, because most of the book is about her and Jacob.
Okay.
So no.
So they're in the beginning and then they're in the end.
We can pick a fight with these Volturi some other way.
I already consider you a part of the family.
So we only have one no?
Yeah, Rosalie's and Edward.
Oh, okay, 2 no's.
He's chosen not to live without him. Which leaves me no choice.
I mean, what do you...
1, 2, yeah, there's already 3...
Right.
3 to 2, so his vote doesn't even, like, the dad's vote doesn't even matter.
Alexa, why not? We had to switch cameras real quick. And
Taylor Lautner showed up on the screen,
Yeah.
and his back be looking just as
Yeah.
front. And then I asked how old he was when he filmed this movie.
And Alexa told me he was 16.
16? Oh my god! We can't hear any of the stuff I said about this boy.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I heard her say 16, like the phone, like the answer. I thought it said 16. I'm like, no way, it said 16.
Jacob. I know you have something to say to me.
Well, I'm 17 years old, in case anybody was wondering. I'm 17. Yeah.
Yes, I was 16 when Twilight came out, 17 for New Moon and Eclipse.
When it came out, I'm saying when he filmed it, so he's probably
16 when he filmed it. Yes. 17
I'm
when
17
it came out.
years old, just so anybody was wondering, so I'm allowed to make all these comments about this actor.
Look at his eyes, look at his eyes, look at his eyes.
No, I won't let you.
But see, I don't like this side of Jacob, this possessive side of, like...
I don't understand why they like her so much. She's terrible.
Jake.
What you doing here, Bella?
I'm still shocked at the 16-year-old thing. Oh my god.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Well, I mean, you love your friend, so does she mean I love you as in, like, I love you like a friend?
I'm not sure.
Don't make me choose.
It's gonna hurt.
Because it'll be him.
Oh, that
hurts.
That is 3 swords through your heart.
That hurts. I'm embarrassed for him.
Oh, my heart hurts for him. I'm not embarrassed for him.
I'm embarrassed.
Sucks.
She does. And he's just like, oh.
I mean, and if you're saying don't make me choose because it'll be him, you just made your choice. I can't even think because I'm the 16 years old thing.
Bella, get out of here.
Stop!
You can't hurt each other without hurting me.
Told you could ride him around the woods.
And whatnot.
He's right.
He's legal now. That's
Oh my gosh. I was making all comments about the movie. Oh my gosh. 17 years old. I'm 17. It's okay. I'm allowed to make those comments.
Just give me 5 years.
Stop.
So he wants her to wait 5 years before he turns her. Why 5? Where did he come up with
He wants her to live her life, go to college, live.
Why am I going to college if I'm gonna be a vampire?
He wants her to have every human experience.
But the whole college thing, not everybody goes to college. Why is he so
why can't I go to college as a vampire?
Yeah, why
you went
is
to
he
high
so
school
focused,
50 times.
Yeah, as a vampire. I don't understand why he's so focused on college though. Like not everybody goes to college. That's not like
I
the
have one condition.
Oh, you and your conditions.
If you want me to do it myself.
Oh, okay.
And then forever.
That's what I'm asking.
What was the condition?
Marry me.
Oh. As a human, he wants her to marry him like now?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the cliffhanger?
Uh-huh.
That's a terrible cliffhanger. Terrible cliffhanger. What happened to his story about her revenge? Where is she at? That was just
Movie 3.
Oh.
I do think there is an after credit scene.
That was a terrible cliffhanger. What a stupid condition. Why is that? Is he going to explain why that's that's a stupid condition.
Poster's a little weird. That's just Jacob and her.
Well, Edward's in the background.
Like a
he's
ghostly figure.
But I mean, most of his scenes, he's like the ghost. Which, like, are we going to get an explanation on that?
I have something to say about that. But,
okay.
Did it not have
I would say it doesn't look like from the...
I thought it did. For some reason, I thought that maybe that's the next one.
I'm still, the 16 years old thing is still, like, in my head.
Okay. So, first of all, how did you like it?
I still think they're kind of cheesy.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of cheesy. This one did not make me, and did not end with me like, ooh. Because, like, the end of the first one with the revenge setup, I'm in for a good revenge story. So, I feel this one was a big tease.
Yeah.
Was a very big tease. I'm intrigued about the Italy vampires. I like Jane.
Jane's great.
I'm into that. But I
think you're really gonna like the third one.
Okay, well, like I like Edward's family, and I feel like they weren't in this.
Yeah, they weren't in this at all.
So like that kind of was a bummer. I feel like the whole revenge storyline that they led me to believe that this was gonna be about was
pushed aside. Yep.
And I just don't think, and like, I didn't read the book, so like, I don't know, like, I don't think the movie is doing good with establishing the relationships between Bella and Edward or Bella and Jacob.
Okay.
So like, that makes me,
I have one big thing to tell you.
Okay.
That could change the way that you see the entire film almost.
Okay.
There's one little thing that you interpreted differently than I have ever seen anyone when watching the movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not Edward's power.
Wait, which not his power?
He's not being ghostly and seeing her.
Oh, okay.
That's not his power. That wasn't him. That was all in her head. It was all a delusion in her head. To see him. So she was putting herself, that was the only way she could see him. It's not a power.
So he wasn't doing anything.
No.
So he doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know any of that.
Oh.
No. None of that.
I was mad at him this whole movie
about
that.
I think, after the second time he showed up, that's when I realized that's what you thought. Yeah, but there was no good way for me to tell you.
Totally.
Until it was over.
No, but I'm glad that you did say that because I super thought that he was, showing up.
And I was like, and I even think I've never seen anyone think that before.
Like, how does he not know that Rosalie's after her?
Yeah. And that's why I was like, I may have looked at the camera a couple times too, like, I can't say.
And I can't believe nobody else ever interprets
No.
it that way.
Yeah,
like,
it's
but still, okay, well, it was she just being delusional.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like maybe she had the power. Like,
Nope.
I just want her to be special in
Nope,
some way to
it's-
make her less terrible.
100% was just her being delusional. But it was the only way that she could see him. Just like she was talking to Alice all that
Yeah,
time. That was the
yeah,
only way she
yeah.
was putting herself in danger.
I mean, but the typing the emails, I mean, that's actually therapeutic. That
Very
was actually
therapeutic.
very good. The whole, I'm going to put myself in danger so I
can see this person.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yep.
That's real terrible. But that makes way more sense with the whole underwater scene because
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
that makes
Yes.
sense. Okay, well, I'm glad we cleared that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that in movie 2, which is called Eclipse, apparently,
Yes.
that we have more of Edward's family. Do we have more of the Italy vampires? Okay. Well, I got more explanation on the soul thing, so I like that. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I don't even feel like I have a premise set up for the third movie.
So the third movie.
And the third movie is the third book, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% the third book.
Okay.
So the basic premise for that is he has said, marry me.
Lame.
And I'll turn you myself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like your subplot.
Okay.
Is that whole
And now
will
is
they
Jacob
get married?
brokenhearted and like off in his tribe? No. Okay.
And then you've got Victoria coming for revenge.
Okay, so is that actually going to
That's
be?
the main subplot.
Okay. Oh, they made me watch this.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is a main plot line.
How
but then
big
you
is
are
this book?
also
This second book. How big is this? Is it?
so the first book's about that big, second book's about this big. I feel like Eclipse is much bigger.
Okay.
And then I feel like Breaking Dawn is pretty fat.
And that's the one they split into.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm excited for the revenge story because
Yeah.
that's what I came to movie 2 for.
Honestly, Eclipse is my personal favorite.
I remember you saying that.
It is my absolute personal favorite. I watch it the most.
Okay.
I think it has a great soundtrack. It's got great effects. There's so much action.
Does
It's
Robert
just
Pattinson
great.
sing any songs in it?
No.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and is that her? Is that Victoria on the cover? Who is that
No,
on the cover?
that's Bella.
That's Bella?
Yeah.
She looks really old.
And it's actually supposed to be, I think, Edward and Jacob on each side. So that will continue in book in
Oh,
movie
so
3.
Jacob is in
Oh,
in
yeah.
the third one.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So
I mean, that looks really old image of
yeah.
that. Like that doesn't look.
It doesn't
like,
even look like Jacob at all.
No, it doesn't look like either one of them. Actually,
It more
they
looks
look like
like
avatars.
yeah,
they
it
look
looks
like the
terrible.
blue avatars.
Yep.
Like that's who they look like, and she looks like her mom.
Yeah.
That's a terrible. Is that the actual cover to the movie?
That's the special edition cover.
Oh well, that is terrible.
When they did like
I
the
feel-
bundle thing, I didn't like
slightly
it.
feel bad for Kristen Stewart
No,
that that's what they portrayed her as.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I did assume that she was going to turn into a vampire because when you showed me the poster the one day,
Oh, she had red eyes.
her eyes were hazel or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, oh, this
That's
bitch
right.
is going to turn into a vampire, and he.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Breaking Dawn
I
from
was
that
like,
poster.
he ruined it by like
Yep.
saving her at the end of like
Yep.
movie 1, book 1.
I was showing her all of the posters that I still have, and I totally forgot that.
So I did have like I did pick up on that, even though I
This
didn't
is
pick
the
up.
original movie poster.
Okay.
Which I'll
for the next one.
For the
okay.
next one.
Okay, so they're okay. Okay, well that's making me lead me to believe that it's the love triangle storyline. So
That's plot B.
okay, so what we're
So we've got revenge,
okay,
love,
okay,
and there is a C, but it's
Okay.
like
okay.
past stories of
Ooh,
family members.
Okay. Ooh, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think okay.
So you're gonna get
okay.
everything you want
Okay,
in the next
former-
movie. You're gonna get
okay.
the Cullen family.
Okay.
You're gonna get
Okay.
unfortunately more Bella and love story.
Yeah,
But then hell of a revenge plot line.
move her
Yeah.
from the entire series.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Yeah. And you guys know it's about to get kicked up a notch, so it's
And
gonna
then,
be
like-
fun to see her react to the third one.
Well, and then I'm hoping that Charlie gets a girlfriend.
Charlie isn't.
He's not really in it.
He's in this one a bit less. The third one a bit
I mean,
less.
I don't even think he's
He's
got
in
no
it.
diner scenes in this
Yeah,
movie.
no diner scenes. When you said that, I was like, oh.
Yeah, but the muffin was
diving.
good. I did
The
like the muffin.
muffin.
Yeah, I did like the muffin.
That looks really good.
Yeah. Are we gonna get more like the wolf backstory too?
We'll get
Okay.
some more wolf stories.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't understand why there's like such a cult following to this
Whole franchise.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it was just a special time when it came out. Like young adult books were really
Like the
popular
thing,
then.
yeah.
And turning them
is this
into
considered
movies.
fantasy? Is that what?
That is just considered young adult.
Young adult. Yeah. I think it could have. I mean, I don't know, but books are usually better than movies. So I just feel like the transition from the book to the movie probably could have been done better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could have. And there are some things they left out, like big things they left out. But you have to. You got to trim some
and I
things
mean,
out.
I feel the way even with The Outsiders.
Right.
Like, I love the movie and I love the book, but they change things, they combine characters, and I
Right.
get all frustrated and upset about it.
Same
so.
thing with Harry Potter. There's
Yeah.
so many things they left out, but I mean, look at the massive amount
There
of
was a
content.
meme recently. It was like, wait, why didn't blah 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 blah? And then it's Harry, and he's with one. It's like, read the book.
Right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking for. Oh wait, no, that's the whole song.
Yeah, that's the whole song.
I saw the wolf box.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to the third one. For one, because you said it's your favorite, and it seems to be I'm going to be getting more of what I like. Yeah.
And you'll get a little bit more of the Volturi as well.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. And then, what's his face died? Laurent.
Laurent died.
Okay. But he was kind of bad. He was going to kill her. Which, I mean...
Yeah, it isn't like he's just a vampire. Like,
I mean, like, I'm here for killing people.
Right,
Like,
right.
I feel like for the Flash, just so Irish.
Right.
People on the TV
Yeah.
show.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. So, but I'm still mind blown about the 16 years old.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so like, ooh.
Well, I'm gonna like make some notes maybe and like any thoughts I have after digesting this one.
Yes, come with questions for the third one.
Yeah.
And leave us your comments. Let us know what you thought. 16. Like I gotta go wash my mouth out. Let's so personal.
I'm 17.
Now I know how all these women feel about Timothy Chalamet. Like, I don't get
Oh,
the
he
love for
doesn't.
Timothy
No,
Chalamet.
he's not doing for me.
But I get the embarrassment they feel when they're like,
Wait, how effective?
well, when he first, it was probably 16. He was
Okay.
probably 19.
Dude, that needs sandwiches
He
on
needs
sandwiches.
lots of sandwiches.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Lots
I
and
mean,
lots.
no offense to people who like a skinny man, but like,
He's got great bone structure. I see what, like, I
just
see
want
it.
to feed him. Yeah, like a lot.
But I get there, like,
I want to exercise with Jacob.
he's like a black belt in Taekwondo in real life. Like, oh, yeah.
He's a douche in real life, and
He's very
disappointing.
I think he's had a rough. Imagine being 16 and the mass amount of fandom that hit
it
with
goes
this.
to your head.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody can
Well,
be
then,
like,
not only that, I think he even said in an interview once, he said that it was an overwhelming amount of attention.
like immediately.
Right.
Like probably like overnight.
And then it went away.
Oh.
Like that.
Oh.
Like, just imagine, like, Robert Pattinson went on to do Batman.
Yeah.
And
I was
Kristen
gonna say,
Stewart
where
went on to do.
where did
He did some British television shows, and but he
So
pretty
he's
much
not getting casted as anything.
not really.
Okay.
And I mean, he kind of stepped away on part, like it was too much.
Yeah.
You know, and he's done a few things.
Well, maybe
now.
he's less of a douche now.
I think
maybe
he
his
is.
ego got checked
Yeah.
or whatever. I hope so, because that's always disappointing.
I can't imagine that, like being #1 and then no one talking to you, like.
Well, I mean, if you're not good at your craft, like
Right.
if you're an
How
actor
do you
and
let
you're
that
not
happen?
good at your craft,
Right.
and you're not getting any roles, you know what I mean? Like,
They're gonna stop calling.
yeah.
And if you're not fighting for it,
Yeah.
you know, and maybe he didn't want to fight for it.
Yeah, like
maybe he
maybe-
saw it
yeah.
was too much, and
Yeah.
he did the right thing for him.
Yeah. Well, exercising agrees with him.
It does. He probably put on 50 pounds of muscle, maybe between the first and second movies. Like,
Well, then Robert Pattinson, as you said, like did Batman and whatnot, but he got a music, he did music
Yeah.
as well. So there's also that. But
and I think there's a story they were going to recast Taylor.
Oh.
Like because I don't think they thought he could get
that
buff.
Oh.
And he was like, no, I couldn't.
Well, at 16 years old, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh,
well, I'm looking forward to the third one. Yes. And I definitely like the closed caption.
Yeah.
I think that's I
It
think
helps.
that
And
catches
plus,
more,
there's
too.
one or two things that I have gotten
Yeah.
wrong all these years.
Or
Especially
dessert. Or
for
dessert,
yes,
yeah.
that is a huge difference.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even think there was a possibility of them making her a vampire. I just thought they were saying they were going to eat her. That's why she works there.
Well,
was
that's
to
what
be
I
eaten.
thought. Like in case
Yeah.
like, oh, we need a snack.
Right.
Like go grab
She's
Lucy.
there for
Whatever
dessert.
her name
But
is.
no, maybe they might make her a vampire.
Yeah.
That's a weird. It's weird.
I don't know if I would. I would only work there if I was guaranteed to be turned into a vampire.
Right.
Yeah,
For
there'd
sure.
have to be
100%
like some
in my
kind-
contract.
Yeah. Or
Blood
like
contract on that,
blood
yep.
oath or something, like some kind of like you can't go back on it.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And that's funny though. And I was like, wait, what are those people doing? Like, what, did they know where they're But the dude on the left side, he had my favorite line. Yeah. Can we just be done with this? Yeah.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
visit.
that's how I feel with Bella though. Like, oh my, can we just be done with her?
Let's go.
All her scenes. Why was she in the woods? Oh my god.
And it wasn't until like 15 minutes into the movie that I realized I told you Alice's line from the end of this movie.
That's what I was like, what are you talking about?
And
She
I was
said,
like, oh wait, no, that was like,
because I was like, wait,
forget it.
again, I saw the movie poster, so I
Yeah.
was already thinking
Yeah.
that she was gonna be. I'm like, unless
Yeah.
those are like,
and I was like,
those are her color of her eyes.
because she did say all that stuff in the first one too to Edward about,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, and she did, yeah.
She's been
and
telling
he did
Edward
say-
from the
yeah, and
beginning.
he did say keep your thoughts
Yeah.
to yourself in
Yep.
the first movie.
Yeah.
But there was something about that last scene. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I got so excited about Alice. No. So wait, and Alice, that lady's the one that has the podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Ashley Green.
Ashley Green.
I forget what it's called.
And do they only talk about Twilight?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
They do like one movie a show, and like, there's too much to talk about, and then it spills.
Oh, okay.
But they also bring on other cast members and catch up with
Okay.
that.
Okay, that's fun.
She had
Yeah.
Mr. Jenny Garth on there.
And
it's
he's
fun.
in all the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just feel like he really wasn't in
Yeah.
like 2 scenes.
Yeah, none of the family is.
Yeah.
in it, yeah. When I was reading this book, I actually skipped ahead. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the rest of the family? Where's
Yeah.
Edward? I'm here for Edward. What's?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Jacob. Why is this whole book
I
about
don't know. I'm Team Jacob. I like me some Jacob.
I was 100% Team Edward all the way, but I like vampires.
I want to be a vampire.
Right.
But, I mean, like, in this movie, Edward be looking skinny as fuck, and
I
like...
like that V. I'm here for it.
Taylor has the V.
Taylor had a nice V as well.
Back.
But it's a 16-year-old V.
17 years old. Okay, on that note, I want to know if you like Bella.
Yeah.
If you so, why?
Right.
I want to know if you like her, and then give me any explanation as to why you like her.
Yes.
Because I cannot understand why anybody would like this character.
I can't either. I don't either.
And especially if you're a book reader and you like her, and maybe there's something in the book that I'm missing, but like I can't stand her.
No. I can't even tell you. Like, I like her more in the last movie. The very, very last
Is
movie.
she a vampire in that?
Well, I just like her more
Okay,
then.
okay.
I like her more later on.
Yeah. Okay.
I like her post-graduation.
Okay. I'm hoping that means she's a vampire and that's
She's more
why you like
adult.
her.
She's just
That
more
she
adult.
actually grows and develops and like is not
A little, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay.
But it takes a long
I mean, she's very Dawn-like to me, and like
is.
you know, like
very
Dawn just
Dawn.
annoys you in the like. Oh,
Yeah.
that's how I feel with it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh. Okay.
But while you're down there, also let us know if you are Team Edward or Team Jacob.
Or Team Charlie. I think she might be a vampire and reading my
It's a special gift. It's a talent I have. But let us know all that down below. And while you're down there, do not forget to like, follow, and subscribe. 6%. Only 6% are subscribed.
People.
6%.
Don't you want to know when I'm going to be back?
Right. So hit that subscribe. Let's get that number up a little bit. And until then, thank you for watching. Until next time, we will see you later. Take care.